Now, Vijay Prashad is the director of Tri-Continental. He's the editor of Leftward Books and in Canny Books and chief reporter at Globe Trotter. Vijay Prashad joins us again now. Vijay, welcome back to the show. Start with Nepal. What happened there and what will happen next in your view?
Your assessment is correct. I mean, there is a serious problem, but also let's be a little charitable to Nepal. Nepal was a military monarchical dictatorship in our own lifetime until the late 1990s. The people of Nepal had to fight. The democratic and left forces had to fight great sacrifices to build a republic. They fought to build a constitution in 2015, only 10 years ago. People who've been to Nepal need to talk to others and tell them the terrain is difficult. There's torrential rainfall for much of the year. There are high mountains. It's very difficult to overcome poverty for a poor country whose major export is vegetable oil and who needs to import almost everything else through India, which is in many ways a hostile country to Nepal's ambitions. It was difficult in these past 10 years for governments to advance any agenda. And I would also like to say that the left squandered an opportunity in 2017 when it won 3/4 of the National Assembly and could have really pushed a dynamic left agenda. But you can't put a left agenda on the table. India closes the borders, suffocates the country. In many ways, there was foreign interference, George, but it was not all the United States. It's India as well, including the far-right BJP, which governs the Uttar Pradesh province, which borders southern Nepal, where the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, has played a very direct role in motivating and inciting the pro-monarchy forces, which started this protest movement earlier this year. They want to bring the king back. They want to create a Hindu monarchy inside Nepal. That was the beginning of this protest movement. And I know that the Western press is now going to say that, well, that was a pro-monarchy movement. This one now is Gen Z. I don't buy it. Why is it that in this Gen Z protest, they attacked the homes of all politicians except the monarchy party? Why was the monarchy party not touched? There is actual direct evidence to show that the monarchy party's leader said, I am with these protesters, I am all for them, and so on. I mean, there was a role played by India in this, certainly. It is true that this government in Nepal, a center-right government, a unity government led by Mr. Oli, in a way a former communist in alliance with the Nepali Congress, a center-right government did two stupid things: tried to ban social media and then opened fire on the politicians. Well, that exacerbated the situation. As I say to people, George, don't blame the ants for coming into your kitchen if you haven't kept your kitchen clean. Because if the ants come in, they will bring the rats. And if the rats come in, you don't know who's coming next. Well, certainly the kitchen was not kept clean. The ants did enter, and now the rats are inside. I don't know where this is going to go. Nobody knows. Right now, the military is calling the shots in the country. This is, in a way, good. India will be smiling because the Nepali military is very close to India. But I also don't want to overstate this other issue, George, which is that it's not so much a China-US battle in Nepal. It's very much a US-India battle. India and the United States have been jockeying for control over Nepal over the last 10 years. India has felt that the United States has asserted itself too much through the Millennium Challenge Corporation. Again, adding in another little wrinkle to the story, in 2014, it was confirmed that on the other side of the Himalayas, but still in Nepal's border in the province of Mustang, they discovered a 10-kilometer by 3-kilometer high-quality uranium deposit. This is right on the border with China. The United States very, very unhappy if this uranium is allowed to be developed and sold to China. So lots of moving pieces. We should come back in a few weeks and have a conversation again when the dust has cleared, when the smoke has settled, and we begin to see really how the chess pieces are falling.